Hi guys, it's Barnaby for Spurred On. Here we are at White Hart Lane on the most beautiful day, not only weather-wise but hopefully of the season so far, as if we get a win today at home to Southampton, we will be guaranteed second place in the league because of the goal difference that we have that is so much more superior to Woolwich and Manchester City. I wanted to do today's pre-match team news reaction video here so we could show you the crane work that is going on at the lane at the moment as they build Big Lane. It's all happening, all the planning permission is in place. As Daniel Levy said in his pre-match notes that were released to the public yesterday, it's all about the building work. The badges are on the cranes, it's all happening. This season, both on and off the pitch, has been such an incredible time for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, and all that remains is us to finish it off with an incredible performance and a big win against Southampton today to guarantee that second place and our highest finish in the league since the 1960s. Here is the team news. Nothing unexpected, I'd say. I think we know because Moussa Dembele is suspended and Dele Alli also suspended. We kind of knew he was going to come in, but I'll tell you anyway. Hugo Lloris, captain, leader, legend in goal. Kyle Walker right back, Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen centre back. Danny Rose fit to play at left back, even though he suffered what looked like a hamstring strain in the dying minutes at Chelsea on Monday night, but that's great news that he's fit. Eric Dyer plays just in front, despite the fact obviously he could have been sent off about 3 times against Chelsea with some of the best, most beautiful late challenges that I've ever seen. In front of Derek Dyer comes in Ryan Mason for Dembele. Over the season, Ryan Mason has been the plan B for when Dembele hasn't played. Tom Carroll did play a few games there. I remember against Newcastle when we lost at home here, but I think it's fair to say we all agree, at this point anyway, Tom Carroll is a bit too lightweight to play in that pivot role. So that's why Mason comes in, and I think it's a really huge game for Ryan Mason today, actually, because I know a lot of fans don't feel like he's good enough to be a squad player for Spurs as we go forward into the Champions League next season. Obviously, we'll have Bentaleb coming back from injury, and I'm hopeful that he will really knuckle down and try and prove himself worthy of taking Dembele's place in those first 4 matches of next season when Dembele will be injured, suspended. But also I think it's highly likely that we'll go into the transfer market for a central midfielder to bolster the ranks in there. Whether that will be Axel Witsel or someone else, I do not know at this stage, but I know that Paul Mitchell and Pochettino will be thinking about that. In front of the midfielders we have Eric Lamela, Christian Eriksen and Heung-min Son, who starts again after his goal against Chelsea, and of course up front Harry Kane. Now Harry Kane at this point only 1 goal ahead of Jamie Vardy in the Golden Boot after Vardy scored 2 yesterday and missed a penalty. You just know that Harry Kane will have been sat there watching that thinking, I've got to score tomorrow, so he will be fired up. Surely they'll all be fired up today. Southampton, not to be taken lightly. On a good run of form, of course we did go to St Mary's earlier in the season, win 2-0, and that was a pretty one-sided performance. I was there, it was a fantastic day. But they're on better form now. Sadio Mane, who I thought was very raw when he first came to the Premier League, is really fulfilling his potential now, almost to the point where, let me know what you think of this in the comment section below, I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs put in a little bid for him. He can play up front on his own, he is quick, and he looks like he's got a good attitude. They are the kind of traits that Mitchell and Pochettino will be looking for when buying players this summer, and I think it's fair to say we will be looking for another striker to complement Harry Kane. Whether that's as a backup or whether Pochettino will dare, after he's seen what Leicester have done this season, to ever play a 4-4-2 with the second striker dropping off. Mane could be the player who could play at the point of that. As we all know, Harry Kane just as good in the 10 as he is in the 9. His final ball is absolutely fantastic. The player I wanted to talk about today is Eric Lamela. If you've been watching Spurred On for a year now, you'll know that I haven't always been his biggest fan. I know he's got the talent, I know he's creatively brilliant, but I feel now, over the last few games, the last few months, his decision making is improving no end. He's getting about 75 to 80% of his decisions right in terms of when to pass, when to dribble, and his final ball is absolutely brilliant. If we can get him in those spaces behind the front man, he will pick him out when Harry Kane is getting on the shoulder and getting in behind. So I'm very excited about Lamela's improvement. I think he'll sign a new contract in the summer, as will hopefully Eriksen. We know Pochettino's going to, so I think there'll be a lot of contract renewal going on this summer. Great place to be, Spurs, right at the moment, with the building, with the potential of second place, definite Champions League football next season. Newcastle away next week. Looks like Newcastle by then could already be down if Sunderland beat Everton at home. So let's get the 3 points here. Let's go up to Newcastle, have a party, 3 points up there. Night out in Newcastle with Geordie Shaw. What's not to like? Everything is great. Come on you Spurs, finish it off for us today. Get behind the boys. Guys, let us know what you thought of my pre-match team news reaction video in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at Spurred On TV. Find us on Facebook, Spurred On TV. And come on you Spurs, get behind the boys.